So, my name is Bernard Olami Michael, and I'll be taking us through the setup I did for my project. But before that, this is the overview of my project. This project is a mobile tax management application designed to help users organize and track their daily activities efficiently. As a software engineer, my goal is to deepen my understanding of mobile development, Kotlin, and cloud integration by building a real-world productivity tool. So, and for this week two, I am starting with Kotlin, which is on my module in my course plan. And I'm going to show you some of the setup that I did. At first, I set up my Visual Code. I went on my GitHub and I set up my GitHub repository and I linked it to my Visual Code in order to start my project. When I started my project, when I opened my Visual Code, I installed the I was supposed to use Android Studio rather to write this code, but because I'm familiar with Visual Code, so I downloaded the command line tools SDK to in order to use Visual Code. And for this, because I'm not using Android Studio directly, I'll be using a emulator in order to so that when I start the mobile development, so in order for me to be able to use it and to review some of the work. When I get there, I will know. I will also learn, but that's the idea of what I believe the emulator is for. But right now, what I actually set up is my Kotlin, and Kotlin is also like Java. So for me to use Kotlin, I'll be needing Java, and I actually installed the Java. So I'll be showing you. So this is my terminal. I'll be showing. Oh, it's not coming up. Okay, sorry. All right. Okay. So in my terminal, I'll be showing what's it called? Sorry. Um, I'm trying to remember the okay, yeah, Java version. So I have a version 17.016. We have the latest version, which is 24 when I saw it, but from the research I made, the version 17 is actually good for Android projects. So, and that's why I'm using the version 17. And I also installed the Gradle that's going to give me the framework and all of that stuff, and the Gradle that's Gradle version. So okay, so now you can see I have my Kotlin 1.9, my Groovy, my Ant, my Lusher, and Java virtual machine. So which is there, my demo, which is there, and my operation system in the 11, which is also there. So now, the command line tools. I'm going to be showing you my project route where it's pointing at. So and that is what's it called? I'm trying to cool, and something like I'm trying to envy. I have it somewhere, but I don't want to be opening and Android. Okay, it should be capital letter. It should be capital letter. Android. Android underscore. Um, so I think yeah, this should be it. All right. Okay. Yeah. So now this is where my Android project is actually the SD the command line tools. This is where it's actually located, but my ADB cannot, you know, cannot go there right now because of the way I set up my variable. When I extracted the SDK file, I didn't create a folder for it in to extract it. I extracted it straight into my project. So that's why if I should delete this project all of a sudden, the SDK, which is the command line tool, is also going to delete with it too because it's not in a different folder. I actually extracted the file into my project directly. So now this is the setup, and now next thing I'm going to do here is I created a Kotlin Android project. I created a Kotlin Android project for my tax management application. Here in Visual Code, you can see my project structure. You can see my project structure here. So you can see the let me show you the gradual. You can see okay, I actually made these files there, but I commented them out so in order to use some of the ones that based on research, the ones that I actually need right now. So, and in this dependency, you're not going to see Firebase for now because I have not done that yet. I have not done that yet. So, you can see I have it for the project root also, the build. So, I have it for the project root also. So, and also I have the settings also, setting graduate date is also I have it also, which is this project. The project is actually pointing project to my project name. I'm so sorry for that for the break. My network actually broke, so I had to change my network so that I'll be able to use this Zoom so that my face can show. So as I was actually saying, so this is the structure of my project, and I have this is actually supposed not to be here. I have corrected that. I have included that in my for easy access for me to be able to access it so that my project. So this is it here, and this is it's also here. Uh, yeah. So I use this, but because I extracted the file into my project, so I could not use this. So I'm using this instead. I'm using this instead. So that's the reason why. So yeah, it's not supposed to be there. So now I'm going to be building my app right now for you to know that the build is actually successful, and so I'll be showing what's it? Sorry. So I'll be doing. So that's going to be I think yeah, gradu. Oh no, not in calculator. Sorry. So gradu 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 assemble debug, yeah. No, assemble is it what's this spelling assemble? I think yeah. Assemble debug. Uh assemble debug. So assemble debug. So I think that's it. I'm not sure what about the code. I think do I need to check it? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's it. So so if you, as you can see, my project actually built. For this project to actually be like this, it wasn't actually easy because I had a lot of complications, a lot of errors, a lot of debuggings because I was actually new to the language. So setting it up was really difficult for me. But I was able to do so to set it up to this stage because I didn't relent. At some point, I wanted to change the whole project and pick a very simpler project or a language that I've done before. But I'm happy that I'm happy that I'm here right now. So now, so it shows that my project actually built. So right now, so I believe so I'm going to show so yeah, I'm supposed to show you this no, not here. Yeah, this is the manifest. Yeah, this, so whereby it displays no, okay, no, the yeah, whereby it displays the hello world. So and I have that code there. I think I have the code here, something like that. I think I have the code here, something. Uh, Sorry. Okay, yeah, yeah. So for you to see the how what I'm trying to do. So for you to see what I'm trying to do. So okay, I'm still working on this though. I'm still working on this. So I believe I'm going to set everything up. So and if you look at it now, I'll be using fingerprint. Probably still loading. Probably still loading. All right. Okay. Now, so this is this tax management that I'm trying to do. And if I click on it, so the reason why it's low, I'm still figuring that out. I'm still figuring that out. I want to see whether it is online already. It's offline. even not running, starting out and stuff. So anyway, so these are the things I'm going to work in the next module. These are the things I'm going to work on. So I'm just showing you the setup, how the setup, how the setup is all about. So that's what I'm just showing you right now. So these are the things that I'm going to work on. So thank you for this, and thank you. So that's my setup for this week two and the Kotlin module, and that's what I'm trying. That's the project I'm trying to build. So I believe by next video, I would. So I'm just trying to let me see. Let it be. All right. Okay. Now it's online. So I should. It's online now. So it's just slow. Probably. I know it's really slow. Okay, I believe it's actually slow because of there was a particular tool that I was supposed to install, but there was not. Okay, yeah, this is a hello world. So there was a particular tool that I was supposed to install, but I could not install this tool. Why? Because I'm not using Android and Android Studio, and I'm using emulator. And for me to go through this again, it will have to affect my setup. So I was just like, let me just do this and do it slow, but let me just do it. So so thank you. I really appreciate. So